G'day and welcome back. My name is Pete. You're watching Ahead of the Curve, and this is part 3 of my videos covering my first impressions of Tesla's AutoStop feature, or as Tesla calls it, the traffic light and stop sign control. But in fact, it's actually a lot more than that, as you'll hopefully see in a second. Not only does it allow the car to autonomously, or at least semi-autonomously, stop for traffic lights and stop signs, but the car can stop for give way signs as well as before roundabouts. So go ahead, sit back and take a look for yourself. Enjoy. Okay, so I found another intersection. This time it doesn't have a stop sign, it's only got a give way sign. It's still picking up the line. It's a dashed line, and look at that. It's still stopped for it. Wow, I was ready. I was so ready to press the brake because it did get quite close to the dash line, but it still stopped for it. So it must be going by the lines on the road as well as perhaps by the stop sign, but there was no stop sign there that time. It was just a give way sign. It's telling me to take autopilot off, so I'll do that now. Wow, that's yeah, that's interesting. I wasn't expecting that, so that's for sure. Okay, so I thought I'd try this on another give way sign. So no stop signs here, another give way sign. Autopilot's struggling a little bit because there's no, is it going to stop? Is it going to stop? Oh yes, it did. It still stopped. Wow. That wasn't as eloquent as the previous one, but yeah, it still stopped for that dashed line. That's interesting. And it's definitely not something I was expecting, so that's awesome. So I've got autopilot on again now. Let's see what it does here. There's no stop signs, no giveaway signs, but there is a dashed line. Okay, so what it does, it starts slowing down, but then it gives you the red steering wheel telling you to take over. So that's interesting. So if there is a sign, be it a stop sign or a give way sign, it will stop at the dashed line. But if there is no stop signs or give way signs, it will start to slow down, but then it will give you the red steering wheel, which is the loud warning to prompt you to take over. So at least that's what I'm deducing just from those two examples there. But yeah, very interesting. It's picked up something there. Was that anything? That was a witch's hat there. Oh, okay, so it's picking up some of these white posts, and some of them got little red circles around them. Oh no, it's picked them up as posts. Wow, that's the first time I saw that. I might just try that. Just disengage autopilot to turn around here. Actually, there's a roundabout here, so let me engage it here again and just see how it does with the roundabout. Fortunately, there's a car in front of us. Hopefully it will go before we get there. No, so okay, it's slowing down, but you don't know whether it's slowing down because of the car. Oh no, beautiful. So there's a give way sign, dash line before the roundabout, so I've just taken over then, and it stopped perfectly. Very interesting. But yeah, I'm just going to go back to this post that I saw, because that's the first time that I've seen autopilot render actual posts. I didn't actually think, oh wow, look at this. It's just stopped. I don't even have autopilot on, but it's just stopped automatically. I didn't press the brake because it's thinking there's a line here. Now, there's no one behind us, so I can sit here for a little while and talk. There is actually no line here, but it's fairly obvious that there's another road here, but it's still stopped. So what does it say? Stopped at traffic control. Use accelerator or gear stalk to continue. Wow, okay, so I'm just going to press the accelerator. So it's basically took over from me, so I probably thought that maybe I was a little bit late in pressing the brake, and it just took over. That's fantastic. Now, here's these. So it's picking them up as witches hats. Oh no, yeah, it's picked up the posts as well. So sometimes it gets confused thinking it's a witch's hat. Sometimes it ignores it altogether. Other times it thinks, see, it's picking these posts up as witch's hats here now. Oh yeah, and then it changes to posts. There we go again. Wow, that's a first. So Yeah, no, I haven't noticed that before. So let me see if it picks up the post again. Yeah, so it's kind of going between traffic cones and posts. Wow, that's interesting. You learn something new with this car every day. It's so exciting. Okay, so hopefully you got a sense of what it's like to drive on autopilot and have it autonomously stop for traffic lights and stop signs on Australian roads, on Perth roads in Western Australia. So look, to be 100% accurate, we should probably say semi-autonomously rather than autonomously stopping for traffic lights, because it still does intentionally generate the false positives where it asks the driver to confirm that the light is in fact green, and it's collecting all that data obviously, and it's going to upload that into the neural net and to help train the neural net. And with the next version or the version after that, I presume it will start allowing you to slowly do the whole thing autonomously. But very exciting, and I can't help to be impressed, because my expectations really once again have been exceeded. So very exciting, and yeah, just really exciting as to what's ahead. And I can really see, you know, it might be 2 years, might be 3 years, might be 4 years, whatever time frame it takes. The fact is Tesla is just so far ahead of pretty much any other automaker when it comes to autonomous driving, at least in my opinion anyway. That's it for today. So hopefully you've enjoyed that. Hopefully you got some value out of it. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe, and please press the notification bell next to the subscribe button, so that you can get alerted to new videos such as these ones as and when they come out. So I try and make timely videos as and when I can, and hopefully this was one of those. If you know someone else that may find this sort of content interesting, please feel free to share the video. If you think that I've done something wrong, or if you think that I'm saying something that isn't correct, I'd love to be corrected. You know, I'd rather, you know, give out correct information than the opposite, obviously. So if I'm saying something in any of the videos that you don't agree with, please put that down in the notes. Right. So yeah, look, that is it for me, from me for now. As always, stay safe, stay sustainable, and stay ahead of the curve. Ciao.